All right, we are live.
We are so
I'm live
live.
from an undisclosed location in Bali.
Every location in Bali is undisclosed. Like you could disclose it to them and it would still be undisclosed because nobody knows any individual city there.
Let me
Sorry,
at
any
Schizo
individual,
Freak.
yeah, like any individual sub city, town, location.
Schizo Freak. You've had some good tweets recently, Lucas, I must say. You've been on your schizo tweeting again.
Dude, they're not even good tweets. I'm gonna be honest, like it's total slop. It's just that like if you tweet anything about politics right now, you just get like at least 1K likes regardless. But like these tweets are all they're all dog shit if I'm being totally reasonable. Like
Yeah. I mean, I'd be interested. Why don't you just literally chat about your how you do your tweets? Like remember what you were telling me about like you look at what's on the timeline, you mix in some like American
yeah, well,
guns, you find a
I
way to
think
piss people what pisses people off is always a good
I
one.
think honestly, like at first at first when you're tweeting, like the point of your account is basically to like tweet things that are like somewhat smart but also go viral enough that like you meet a bunch of good people, right? Like that's the point of Twitter early game. But then after you've already done that, it's like my account now, I basically just use it to give like mentally retarded foot soldiers like lines that they should repeat when they're going and like getting in internet arguments with like people that piss me off. Like that's all it is. It's just like how to be mad on the internet for like those with like ADIQ or something. So it's like a totally different thing.
Yeah.
Especially with all the politics stuff now. Like it really is just that I think a lot of Zoomers in general, like they feel in their balls like what the right thing is. Like they feel how to not be a bitch, right? But like they just don't necessarily know like the way to like phrase it. Goes from everything
Yeah.
from like relationships to like politics, right? Like if some girl is doing some goofy shit to them, like the girl can still frequently confuse them by like pretending to be a victim in some way or other. But like if you tell them like no, she's pulling a scam on you, just like say shut up, bitch. Then they're like, oh, okay, I recognize that. And when they try and pull the woman scam on them, the little like a Foyd scam, the guy can just kind of react a little bit.
Mm. Yeah, I feel like doing good tweets is honestly like a super big it's a muscle. Like I used to be terrible at it. I think now I'm mediocre. I still don't think I'm that good, but like at least now I don't find it difficult if I like think of something interesting to just like be like, oh, that's a good tweet. So let me just tweet that out real quick.
Yeah. No, like every big poster kind of had an account where they like went on like a pure like engagement posting like tirade for like a year or two just to like learn how to do it. And like after you like figure that out, it's sort of like figuring out like the general like virality algo. It sort of like makes it clear how to do it on other social media too. And it's like you don't always need to be doing that, but like when you need it, it's nice to have the ability to say like, okay, like this is like the most viral way to package this message. This is the way that will be understood by the most people. This is the way that will be misunderstood by the most people. Like just be able to like optimize for like several different things depending on like what your goal is.
Yeah. You should repost the stream, Lucas, as well.
Oh, so true. Let's see. Where is how do I use computers again?
Just trying to
Um,
see if I decrease the size of some of this stuff, how it works. Boom, boom. That's not what I meant to do. I guess that works.
oh, dude, it shows a little red ring around you. It's not even like the purple spaces ring. You get like this nice pink ring. It says live right under you. It's
It's so
crazy.
much better.
When I click your profile, dude, when I click your profile, it takes us to the stream. That's
It's
wow.
so good. It's literally most like honestly, I think streaming on Twitter is super OP. Like it's so
Yeah.
easy and it's like super good UI.
It's just like such a, like I don't even know how to get to the thing where you look at the broadcasts. Like I have only ever seen it because I'm clicking on the link that somebody else has sent me. But like I never when clicking around on Twitter's UI have I like accidentally stumbled into this page, right?
Yeah. Where do we think the future of Africa is going? I kind of want to learn it here, to be
Can you
honest.
explain this
Just
one
for a
to
little
me? Like
bounce.
I went on to I did my daily, like I went on to OX.FUN. I looked for the highest funding rate. This one was at like 0.08 or something. So I just said, okay, we're gonna short it. And then I just made money because it just keeps going down. The
Yeah.
Central
So
Africa Republic, did like some African company like or country like literally launch a token to like do some goofy like reserve backing?
no, not reserve backing. They basically wanted to raise awareness for their country, like full stop. And they literally just like let's see if I'm in the right place. No, this is like Bali or so. Where is this? That's Bali. That's what we want. I've got maps on Google. Oh, I can't type. Um, Central Africa Republic. There we go. There we go. This beautiful little country here, right in the middle, the center of the universe. Some would say.
Did anybody know that this was a real country until like right now?
So
Like
at first, I didn't think it
I've
was a
heard of
country.
Zambia,
I
I've
thought it
heard
was,
of
I thought it was an
Zimbabwe.
accumulation.
Yeah.
The idea was basically to raise awareness for their country and do some stuff. So,
I mean,
given my cross-continental ability of speaking French, I can tell you that this guy's what he's saying is pretty legit, assuming it's the real guy. So what happened is that you had this huge run up. We were going to the airport from Taiwan, like here, and
yeah.
then just before we took off, like 20 minutes later, it hit like 700, 600 mil or something like that. And then there were a couple tweets. I'll see if I can find them that were basically fudding that the original video was like deep fakes or something like that, even though it was literally posted from the official president of the Central African Republic. So it's like, unless he was hacked and then also they held him at gun hostage to make this video, in theory, it's like pretty legit. Um, but it's like you can see from like what he did here, it just looks kind of fake. Like, it's like a meme. It's literally a
Well,
meme.
yeah, I mean, I think the big thing
I
is
want
that
to know
like
who
even if
told him
this
to do
legitimately
this.
is
There's no
like
way
the
this guy knew
president of
about
this
it.
country, like if you don't know that the country is a real country until right before you see the video, it's like even if it's literally the president, like it just doesn't feel that legitimate, right? Like if I told you that
Also,
I was the president of like like the Central
study
Antarctic
this.
Committee or something, it's like
Also, study this. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like they launched on Pump. They didn't even bother doing it themselves. Like this is the PMF that basically like Pump Fun has been like fighting for a long time.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people tried to say wouldn't happen, but it's just kind of like I'm sure there are other. I mean, there's a lot of competitors from Fun, obviously, but most of them are failures because like no one actually launches coins on them, despite maybe the launching tech being pretty good. I mean, there's not really much tech in launching. It's like pretty simple, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Um, but the fact that now, like, even though it's only a country in Africa, like a country has actually like adopted Pump and decided to launch token on it. I haven't gone into the extreme depths of legitness or not. I'm going to assume there was some other FUD, considering now that it's at 40 mil and not 700.
Well,
But
yeah, look at like where did it go? Was it like from like 80 to 40 or like what is that most recent sell off? That looks like a pretty decent candle, honestly.
yeah, so you had anywhere from, I mean, here to top was like, what, like a 20x? Yeah, 20x. And then,
Yeah, if we go back to all-time highs, when we go back to all-time
yeah,
highs, definitely
when the
guaranteed to
Central African
happen.
Republic takes over the world and makes a deal with Trump,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, pretty impressive. Honestly, I'm tempted to just like long some now on the expectation that it just like they'll release some information today and it like pumps a little
Yeah,
bit.
like I would
Like it
feel
seems
like it's
pretty
fine to
stable.
just buy like just a decent bit just to see like I mean, look at the last short squeeze or bounce or whatever you want to call it. Whatever the last bounce there, that was pretty decent. I don't know.
Let's lift some orders out of the book. All right, long. How much is this? 11K? Yeah, buy. Long. Bang. Boom. Let's go. Okay. I am long. How am I? I'm long 12K. Let's go. Wild targets. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe bounce to at least like here. Seems pretty reasonable, no?
I
Lukas
mean,
TA.
I frankly would set my target much lower, but like I would
Yeah.
also like I'm gonna do the boomer thing. I'm gonna get my initials out at like a fucking like 50% gain.
How have your shitcoin experiences been recently?
I haven't really been doing a ton of shit coining. I've like basically been looking for some creative yield opportunities, and I've been doing some like really basic bitch like perps TA trading on OX at this point. Like I've just been doing like scalps on majors at this point because like they actually look kind of like they want to go a little bit, but like I don't know, like I'm gonna be hesitant. Like with ETH looking the way that it has looked for the last like however long, I don't really want to say necessarily that like it's gonna go up like ever again. But
Oh, do you want to see something funny? Hang on, I'll
what?
put this up. I think
Oh
MLG will have
man.
its time in the sun. Its time in the sun again, but just for comicalness. Let's see if my drawings from before still turn up. What time zone do I have to go in? Hang on, let me go back.
You might
Look,
have
I
it on
did
Trading
this.
View too.
I'm just gonna zoom in. Hang on. This is just so funny. This is the Aiden Ross candle. This is where Aiden bought.
That's a rough one.
Oh, what a shame. Jews never win, unfortunately.
It's honestly
Not,
like
not in
it's
this
not that
case.
big of a drawdown. It's only like 70,
Nah, I'm
80%.
joking.
In the grand scheme of things,
It's
it's
just
not
funny.
bad.
I posted I don't know if you saw, I posted a picture of this yesterday, of this view, and it was like all of the hyperliquid tokens, basically. All
Yeah.
the hyperliquid spot tokens that are just like unfortunately down only. I mean, if you were gonna buy them, now would be the time. Surely they
I
can't
mean,
go any
that's
lower,
like
right?
everything is kind of on a good level, bro. Like it's like we've been going down for long enough that everything is kind of on like we're on like the bedrock level, right? Where it's like they either bounce here or like it actually goes to literal zero.
Hmm. I'm thinking of firing up the ego competition again this week. I think I've scouted out about 6 to 8 good participants.
I think honestly it's going to be a little bit tricky doing like 6 to 8 and doing any sort of like video content with it.
So here's my plan. Here's my plan. This is the easiest way. Instead of doing any like structured video content, I'll just make sure that at least like 2 or 3 of them, maybe 1 or 2, jump on stream with us like every day,
Yeah,
and
that's what I was going to
we'll just
say. It's
and we'll,
just like a
yeah,
gun to their
bro, it's
head, force them to come into the stream.
so easy, so easy. They come on stream, we get them to discuss their positions. None of this bullshit about they're not allowed to like get help or like
No, that was
discuss
the
with each
dumbest
other.
rule.
That
That
was the
rule is
dumbest rule
absolutely
ever,
gone.
looking back. And we just let them just have some fun with it, and then like winner can do whatever they want. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, now that we got a daily stream going, it's kind of super easy actually. Like we
Are
can
you
just
training at the moment, or what's your schedule like?
uh like am I training or trading?
Both.
The last time I lifted was like a week ago. I theoretically can, but we got like double plagued out here, so we were all just sort of like you know, we were chilling. I got my
Mm.
goofy smart ring. It's telling me my resting heart rate is like 25 beats per minute elevated, and I'm down with the flu or whatever. So I'm like, I won't do it. But I think today I'm probably good. I think we're gonna go to the gym today. Feeling pretty back. And then
That's good.
trading, yeah, trading. I mean, dude, like Bitcoin, Solana, they've actually been like pretty like textbook easy scalps lately.
Yep. We just listed B3 today as well. Let's see if the token info's here. That's not here yet. It's a thing on base. It's like a new gaming L3 on base, apparently. It's what all the cool kids. This is what all the cool kids are doing. All the Fortnite kids are on B3.
Really?
Hmm. Parallel was that gaming token that had some AI integrations a while back. It
Yeah.
did super well, but I'm pretty sure right now it's like I think it was Prime, Parallel Prime. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Prime, who is that guy? AIREV, that guy, he's like a fantasy top like
Pretty sure we have this
farmer.
on Ox. Or maybe
No.
I might be wrong. If not, we can
Wait,
list
what
it.
was that chart we just
Oh, we
saw? That
don't.
looked good as hell.
Wait, no. Well, the Prime one?
Whatever the last chart we just saw, it looked pretty good. It looked like
Oh, we
something
should
was
get this
about to
listed.
explode upward.
Well, this one.
No, 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 no. There was one that was like it was like 5 candles and it just looked like Giga Coil.
Oh, okay, wait. I think I know which one you mean. Hang on, I just want to find the right LP for this one. They look a bit sus. I think it was on ETH as well.
Oh, oh.
I'm assuming it's the one with 2 mil on ETH, maybe. This looks more right. Let's go daily. Yeah, that looks better. There you go. Yeah, this had a crazy run up and then just nuked hard. B3, B3, B3. Do a 5 minute. Yeah, so this launched last night, my time. I don't know about you.
Ah, dude, that
Bit
does not
sus,
look
but good
bad. That
chart.
honestly, what is this? The five? Yeah, this honestly, like, I don't know, bro. Go to like the 1 hour or something. I bet on the 1 hour or the 15 minute, this thing looks pretty tasty.
I mean, the problem is like no market structure to look at here.
No, that's like you got a higher high, then you got a lower low, then you got a higher high. Now it's like just doing I don't know what, but there is market structure. It doesn't tell you anything. But there's always market structure.
Mm. If I go on the 1 second chart,
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm getting a lot of
there's
insight
tons
from
of
the one
structure on the
minute,
one
30
second.
second, and 15-second charts that the fidelity simply isn't there in the 1 hour.
Let's try this out. I was looking at it earlier.
It looks kind of
I
like
love how I
AI
love how it says
generated like
from
base core.
X base team. Horizontally scaled, hyper-operable gaming ecosystem built on top of base. We should start doing paid shows on these streams. Give these guys free promotion.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. This website's kind of pissing me off. Like, I don't know what it is about. It's definitely like base ecosystem core. That might be why it's pissing me off. There's something about like the base ecosystem aesthetic that just kind of grinds my gears, bro.
Mm. So these are the games in theory they've got so far. You don't really see much though. 91K plays, 346 hours played. Bro, there's literally air hockey on an L3. No way. This is
Do they
so.
explain why it's on
What
like
is
an
this shit?
L3 instead of on base? Or like,
So our good friend, who's very tapped in base ecosystem, basically messaged me and said, B3 going live soon, Bybit listing, Gate listing, and Uniswap or Aerodrome, ex Coinbase people. But my friend is bearish on them. No clue how long term this will be. Maybe get in and out on launch.
maybe get in and out on launch. That is a hard shill if I've ever heard one. How do you rate your shills? Like if somebody hits you with like a maybe get in and out on launch, like what does that mean to you?
That means they want to like basically snipe the listing, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. I'll see if I can pull this up.
To me, that's the lowest conviction possible shill you can give. Like if I felt like some sort of a moral obligation to promote like my friend's project or something, but I didn't actually think it was going to do well, that's like exactly what I would say to you is like, like maybe it does good on launch, but get in and out quick or something, right? Like
Okay, 1 sec. Let's pull this up. So B3, let's see if it's actually live on which exchange it's actually live on. Damn, yeah, they literally got Bybit day one. That's insane. Okay, I
yeah,
mean, has to be a certain level of legitness then, doesn't it?
I
Can't
don't
really
know.
fuck around
What's
with
the
Bybit.
listing environment been like? How easy is it to like hit up the T1s now? Because
I
I
think it's
like there was that period where it was just giga
recently
easy,
easier.
but
Yeah,
Okay.
recently I think it's getting easier. I mean, I'm saying that purely based on like my own intuition, based on what we're seeing memes get to and like Binance listing a lot of this shit. But obviously,
Yeah.
like bear in mind, like the reason Binance has been getting so much flack recently is because they've been taking like insane percentage supply of tokens to list them, and then just like basically nuking most of it, and hence most of the charts going down only.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people calling for basically just earlier and earlier listings. Like there was that one tweet from Frank, but that wasn't the first one. Like I've seen basically everyone just saying like, guys, like there's no point in like if you wait until a coin is at 2 billion to list it, like nobody actually is left to buy at this point. Like nobody gives a shit anymore. Uh and it's like I don't know, like there is someone who's always been listing early. Like I think there's one exchange definitely that's always been doing these early listings. But I don't know if these other exchanges necessarily can, right? Because like
The great thing about Ox is that like no matter what we're listing, we're never listing anything with the promise of it necessarily going up only. Like there are a ton of things that we have listed that have done like insane multiples after listing. Like I could go on a crazy list like Barcoin, Peanut, Mudeng, Fog. Those are some of the OG ones, and then I guess like recently would be, I mean, I don't know, stuff like Car, like JOSU, like all this kind of stuff. But then there's also stuff that like we want to allow people to be able to short these things if they're bearish on them in the short term and do so with leverage and also do that like cross collaterally, if that's even a phrase. So yeah, it's we mostly just want to give power to the people. Da, da, da.
yeah, I think early
Let
listings are
me
very useful now that the majority of coins are trading between like 0 and like 50 mil.
VVV was another interesting one that Coinbase literally
Ooh.
listed and it was like came out of nowhere. This thing has
Yeah.
been very
That
interesting to
thing that
trade.
thing does not look bad, bro. Hmm.
I mean, this was during the DeepSeek replacing NVIDIA like calamity, basically.
Thing looks pretty good actually. It's tasty.
I wonder what updates they put out recently.
Ah, oh, that
I
avatar
was
is
I was
like
having
it's painful. It's painful.
yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible, right?
Ah,
I
it's
was I
just
was having a
so
conversation. I was having a
fucking
conversation
weird.
with Matchy and some of his guys because they're building some AI stuff. And it's like, let's say you're using DeepSeek, right? Because for whatever reason you don't want ChatGPT to know who you are and like basically track stuff from your inputs and your prompts. If you like, even if you use DeepSeek, surely if you give it enough information and like if DeepSeek is just using most of the time using ChatGPT, but just like mixing information through it from a bunch of different addresses and wallets, like surely it can take enough of the information that you give it. Like if you're like, hey, I want to, do some look for a restaurant to take my family to like in this place, and I'm also building this project. Can you help me with this code of this project? And it's like surely it puts two and two together and it can like still figure out who's who. That was my logic.
Yeah, I mean, like the idea that you're going to be using a specific type of AI to like remain anonymous or secure, and the AI is not your own local cluster is sort of like I don't know, dude. Like you're switching to the Chinese AI model because you think it's going to be safer for your data. Like it's just sort of goofy to me in the end. Maybe if you only do like 3 prompts or something, but it's like I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe it's truly much more secure and the Chinese don't really want your data and they're not getting anything from you. But good luck with that.
What's Dave Portnoy's Twitter again?
Oh, it's like isn't it just like at Barstool something or whatever? Like
Hang on. Oh no, Stool Presidente. There you
yeah.
go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's actually quite funny.
How's he been doing? I've seen like everything from a lot of love to like genocidal hatred towards this boy lately.
I mean, yeah, he's been crashing out the timeline mildly, right? But so would I
Well,
if I
isn't he
was
just
fighting
saying
with
so
Ratswell on the
didn't he
timeline.
basically just promote a bunch of coins that went to 0 and now he's like crypto has no culture, like you're all scammers. And it's like, well, it's like this is obviously what someone would say if they just scammed everyone, right? It's like everyone else did it too. Like, stop blaming me. You guys are all so evil.
I mean, it's funny though, like because he'd done that and then bang, next day straight back to pizza reviews. No fucking around. Back on job.
Yeah. Back to the grind. Rip the 20K out,
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
like a nice used Mazda
Yeah.
Miata ND1, and back to the grind. What is this guy saying? Wait, he was saying,
He's buying new coins now.
wait, what?
Yeah, this guy VV is very right. VV is extremely correct about VVV.
Yeah. Yeah.
He also said men of God are commanded to grow the mustache.
That's extremely funny. Disciple of the Lord.
Do I have to shave? I have to shave down.
No, you already grew
I
the
don't know if I can do
mustache.
it.
Like the mustache is just being grown in tandem. Like you're also a man of God.
Mm,
Just
that's
because
good.
you have the other facial hair doesn't mean you don't have a mustache, right?
Mm.
I like that it pops these like comments up like that. That's kind of cool.
Well, I
It
do it.
looks very.
So
Oh,
I
you
click
do
it.
it.
I can click it on and off.
Oh,
I can put up Bible quotes if I want to.
yeah.
It's great.
Are you streaming on
See what people are
Twitch too?
saying.
Can we get like the Twitch like super chats or whatever?
No, I'm currently just on Twitter. Maybe
Oh,
tomorrow I'll try to
you're
figure out how to
scamming
do
your
both.
Twitch followers. You can do both.
Well,
You
if
can
I
just
if I
click
was at
both. It
home,
works
I would.
perfect. Huh?
Can I? Yeah. Okay. Hang on.
Yeah, yeah. No, it does multicast and it like you don't even need like additional bandwidth. It's epic.
Oh wait, I literally can just connect another one. No way. I won't do it. Wait, it doesn't take more bandwidth. Hang on.
No, it's
I don't want to
literally
stop the
like
stream.
yeah,
Oh, okay. It's lost access to my Twitch account. I'll set this up tomorrow.
yeah,
I'll start doing it. We'll get on the twitch.tv/ just chatting about crypto shit.
yeah. Here, you're gonna do like Mika for the e-girl competition, yes or no?
I mean, I
What?
was honestly just thinking about some of the more like local ones that I know and stuff like that. But if Mika's down, then we can make it a bigger thing and maybe get Gigi involved and stuff like that as well.
At some point, I need to attempt to teach Mika how to trade perps. We can do this in this thing, or we can do this elsewhere, but it needs to happen. It's funny that I'm teaching anyone to trade perps, frankly. Like that's like a huge farce already, but here we are. This stage of the cycle, sir. Lukas is the perps mentor.
I mean, you've still been pretty successful trading perps most of this time, right? Like
Yeah,
you've
I
not done
haven't.
too
Dude,
badly.
this is the first cycle. I literally haven't blown my ass out. It's amazing. It's like,
But for how long?
well, this is the thing. Is like I even now, like it's like I'm stabled out. Like I'm doing fine. I'm stabled out. I'm like roughly net short still, but like actually no, I closed out a lot of my shorts like yesterday and the day before because everyone kept telling me that we were going up a little, but like I still have some. I still have some longs. And I bought like I've been buying like spot Bitcoin on lows when it seems like it's just dickering around, but I haven't really been ballsy enough to buy anything else.
Nice. I can't. This is how I set up most of my next screen and stuff. Just the basic. I feel like these are the things I kind of want to prioritize. Also volume as well. I'm doing this on a new laptop, so it's good to do. Um, hang on, actually, I can customize it even more. I don't need the price that much. Volume, liquidity, market cap. Bang. Go by volume. See what's going on today. For example, I mean, thing is, volume is getting kind of insane on a lot of these like shit coins because the trenches just want to like extract as much money as they can out of these coins that don't even last that long in the first place.
I do feel
Yeah,
like it's gotten
impressed.
like insanely more hostile. Like the trenches are straight up like we went from like kind of doing like funsies, like how's it going, Pris? Good stuff. it was like sort of a fun like play fighting. We're just like sparring. And now it's like they're just straight up using like mustard gas and other like weapons of like things that were banned in like the Geneva Convention, things that like are basically outlawed by God. They're using like thermonuclear like soul flying weapons or soul flaying weapons to just like eviscerate everyone's hopes of financial escape.
Yep. There's been a bit of a bounce on some AI stuff as well,
Everything just kind of bounced
which
yesterday.
luckily we have on Ox. We even have an AI category. Boom.
How many Shoggoth coins are there? Like, is that like Shkreli's one, or is that the other one, or is that like a new Shoggoth,
No,
or
Shoggoth has
like?
nothing. I don't think Shoggoth has anything to do with Shkreli.
Well, he has one that is his, but like, there's so many others of them.
Boom. I don't know. All I know is I traded Shoggoth and I sold way too early, and then it pumped like the day after, and I was really annoyed.
Isn't that's like that's the Nico fractal, right? It's like you buy
Yeah,
the bottom perfectly, you sell for like a
a
2.2x,
50%
and then it
gain
goes
or
up
2x.
40x. Yeah, in 2 days.
Yep, exactly. Now, this is a monster that was like in the New York Times as like symbolizing the state of AI. Like it's basically a meme of AI and tech nowadays.
Yeah, that's probably why they've launched it like 50 times by now.
I mean, like, the question is more so who owns it, which is apparently this guy. But I very much doubt that he's actually the one that like launched the meme.
I think like the worst position that people have found themselves in this cycle is like they coin some really popular phrase in some like interview that goes viral, and then somebody else launches a coin, and now like they have no exposure to the coin goes to like 1.5 billion, and then like the person who like launched just like they just dump everything, and now everybody hates this random person who had literally nothing to do with it, but they associate like the entire meme with him.
When you do the advanced search thing, right, on Twitter, there's no way to do it.
You have to literally go to like YouTube, or
You have to
sorry,
like
like
Google it,
go to
right?
Google and search like yeah, advanced Twitter search. That's the only way I can find it, because I think they don't have it directly linked on X's like
Yeah.
dashboard currently.
Here we go. Here we go. So you want to see from this account, we want the word sugar. Let's make sure I'm spelling that right. Yeah, two
I
G's.
don't. Yeah.
So here you go. So he's been tweeting about this for a while.
Yeah, this is awful. He's one of those guys. He just did exactly what I said. Like he made the art. He made he's like using the term, but like it doesn't appear that he's launched the ticker. And if it goes straight to zero, everyone will want to crucify him.
Look, see, look, cannot believe they made a Shoggoth meme coin and didn't even give me any I'm the source of Shoggoth drawings. What a
Yes,
shame.
that's literally like he's literally the exact guy that I just described.
Let me pull up something that's pretty funny that someone sent to me today. I mean, maybe I shouldn't even do this on stream actually.
Just pull up your messages again. That was so fucking
I'll,
ballsy.
nah, this is not a message on Twitter. This is on Telegram. But someone launched this coin. Okay, it's rug now. But like people were obviously launching, this because of what Kanye was doing and stuff. I won't leave it on there for too long, but yeah. These things went to like a couple million. Yeah, this show was insane. I think he made something, apparently made like 20 mil or something. This guy is crazy, bro. Anything else you want to cover today, Lucas?
I don't know. It's been a little bit of a A little bit of a boring day. Like we're not even at the point where like, usually when you break through the level and then you come up and you retest like resistance, uh, we're not at the point where we're retesting the resistance on this bounce yet. I think tomorrow is going to be like the interesting day to see whether we do the thing or the unfortunate thing, right?
Mm. I mean, this looks pretty good right now, but I know a lot of people who are generally pretty bearish, like macro wise. So we'll see.
I I guess Bitcoin actually looks like it's right up at resistance, but it's one of those areas where there's like 37 resistance lines in that general region, right?
Mm. Let's see how long this lasts.
Yeah.
Okay, dope. Okay, I mean, yeah, let's do it. Let's just keep a stream short today. I'm gonna get on with some more work and stuff.
Yeah.
But this has been
Yeah, no,
fun.
hit me up about like the e-girl competition and stuff like that to see. I'll reach out to Mika and see what she wants to do because she's been chomping at the bit such an
Hmm. List. Someone said list Fuji on Ox. What's Fuji at these days? How's my old Japanese man doing?
I think, dude, I heard the guy showed
Oh,
up at the
damn. Good for
Tokyo
them.
rave. I heard the guy
I
showed
mean,
up at
yeah,
like
of course. Because
yeah,
all the guys that were with him are all in Japan in Tokyo, so I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah.
Um, this coin's had a fun little thing. I'm afraid we probably can't list it on Ox because it's a little bit too liquid and a bit too small. But one day when he takes over the world, we'll put it on. I mean, he actually has a really big Instagram following. I follow him on Instagram.
Wait,
Let's see if it
really?
lets me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is it this one?
I don't know. I don't
I
have
don't
an
know if it's this one
Instagram.
or not. Ah, okay, I'm not logged in on my desktop.
Dude, Instagram is like
Uh,
unusable if you don't have an Instagram. Like somebody links you an Instagram profile and it's like, oh, like make an account before you can view any picture. And you're like, what the fuck? Just let me
yeah, it's pretty
fucking
annoying.
just want to see this stupid meme my friend sent me.
Hold on. Okay, awesome. All right, we'll leave the stream now. I'll
Okie
message you
doke.
after, Lucas.
Jeez, the auto lights just turned out too. So I guess that's our call.